Well, Zach, we have made it to halftime. Packers up 24-7. Little scary start from a Packers fan perspective. Justin Field marches the team down at the when they get the ball back. Packers open with a field goal, and then the Bears come down, march right down the field, 7-3. Little nerves, but I mean, ever since then it has been Packers dominant. Aaron Jones. I mean, they cannot feed this guy enough. They said after week one, we need to work the running game more, and they sure have. Aaron Jones, 7 rushes, 54 yards, a touchdown. And then, or I'm sorry, a receiving touchdown and a rushing touchdown. And then you have Alan Lazard with another touchdown. It's just, I hate to say I told you so.
It's way too easy right now.
I
It's
hate
just way
to say
too
I
easy.
told you so.
But they get the ball first. They get the ball first in the second half. I don't. It just they had that good first possession, and then they've had a lot of 3-and-outs.
Yeah,
It looked like they were going nowhere with anything. They get nothing going, and Aaron Rodgers is doing what Aaron Rodgers can do. They had that one. It was like 3rd and 20. It was 2nd and 28, and they gave up a big play to go to third down. And they get the first down there.
yeah.
That's one of those ones you got to try and you can't give up those big plays, even though it was 2nd and 28. What does it matter? Well, then the next place, 3rd and 10, and it's a lot easier than 3rd and 28.
Yes.
And it just seems like they just cannot get to the quarterback there.
Yeah, I mean, and Aaron Rodgers has taken 3 sacks tonight, and the rushes that the Bears have gotten home on, they look good. They're making Aaron Rodgers, especially very early, they made Aaron Rodgers look a little silly. But at the end of the day, I mean, he did exactly what you said was your fear about this game, and Aaron Rodgers just kind of took whatever the Bears gave him after, I would say maybe after the first 3 drives of the game, and he's dinking and dunking a lot. He hasn't taken many big shots downfield. I mean, the Bears, they stood on their heads that first possession. I mean, Dobbs was wide open in the middle of the field, and Rodgers missed him because of the pressure that Quinn and the rest of the front was bringing. But ever since then, it feels like he's seeing those lanes that he has open, and he's finding the open guys. If he's got to take 5 yards instead of trying to make something crazy happen, then he's taking it, and that's what that's what makes him Aaron Rodgers.
If you did watch the pregame show, I did say Fields' first touchdown.
Yes, you did.
So
plus 1,600.
With the only touchdown the Bears scored in the first half actually won me more money than even if they won.
Yeah.
So there you go. I love that.
And I mean, you got to take the positives. I mean, and I think I said it early, like the passing game hasn't been what has killed the Packers. It's been the running game. And David Montgomery, I mean, those few possessions in the first quarter, David Montgomery looked good.
Yeah, he's looked good most of the game. It's just it seems like they get stuck in like a 3rd and 14, and they get penalties.
A lot of penalties. That's
what the big thing last week was. No penalties, no silly penalties. And this week, look what we got.
Right. And the nice thing is for you, Zach, is like, this is not like, even, I'm not even saying this game is over. There's so much football to be played. Like, there's a whole second half. The Packers have, unfortunately for me and my health, had a tendency to struggle in second halves. So the door's still open. But let's just say, for example, this score holds up. Like, there's a lot of teachable moments here, and the Bears are not as far away as a lot of people think. Like, yes, they look. Let's not beat around the bush, and I'm not trying to be a simple Packers fan.
Win a Super Bowl.
No, but they're not. They played very piss poor in the second half, but they came out and they had some possessions where they looked really good. Yes, they have a couple things to clean up, but like. The fact is, and I think I told you this as we were watching the game, I like Justin Fields. I don't think Justin Fields is the reason that the Bears are down 24-7. And I'll be honest with you, Zach, Cole Kmet might be my favorite non-Packer tight end in the NFL. I mean, he's there. Now, he did have a really bad drop there in the second quarter, but like, there's pieces here. This team is not as bad as I think I told you when we did a show back in like August that the Bears were going to win 2 or 3
games.
Yeah,
everyone said they're going to be the worst team in the league. Like, they have talent. And like you said, it's always just like a spark for any team when they get a new coach, new management. Yeah. It seems like fresh. Everything, it's all new. It's just because last year you knew everything was good. Everything was going to crumble at the end of the year. This year, you have a coach for at least 2 to 3 years, you would think, before they would get rid of him if anything bad happens. Bad happens as in they go bad records or Justin Fields doesn't work out. Like,
Yep.
I just don't know. Like I said, last year, I just felt like everyone knew what was going to happen, and no one.
There's a lot of
It wasn't a lot of fun happening last year. And
Yep.
that first game, even though it was crazy, they had fun, and Justin Fields going in the water and everyone sliding. Like those are
you
gonna be
said in the
pictures
pregame
everyone's
show,
gonna see forever.
right? Pace and Eberflus coming together, like, and I think, and I don't know if you would disagree with me here. I think the biggest game or the biggest stretch of games that the Bears are going to see is the beginning of next season.
Oh
right?
yeah,
Matt Nagy had an amazing first year as a Packer or as the Bears head coach. Mark Trestman had a great first year as a Bear, right? They went to the NFC Championship. I believe John Fox had a very solid year in his first year. And like, if you look back at the history, and not even just speaking about the Bears, looking at all of the other coaches in the NFL, yes, there's a lot of times that like they have success in that first season. Like, what can you do once the NFL starts to make the adjustments? But I think the Bears have a good foundation. And like I said, I am not saying this game is, we're only sitting at halftime. This game is far from over.
Oh yeah, but
it's
going to be tough. That's what happens in these games. They have to fight uphill, it seems like.
Yeah, I mean, because right now, think about it. You go into this locker room, say you're sitting there and you're down 24-7, and you've got a second-year quarterback who's making what is fifth start in the NFL, sixth start, maybe probably more than that.
Who?
Justin Fields.
Oh, well, yeah, he started almost all of last year.
I didn't think it was still the Cleveland
He got hurt
game.
at one point.
Okay. So either way, he's not even a full season in.
Oh, no, he wasn't. He didn't start the first few games.
Yeah. So you're a full season, right around a full season in, and you say, like, listen, like, these are the things that we need to look for. These are the things we need to do. If the Bears can make this a game, like I said, I am not saying that this game is over by any stretch, because we saw what the Bears can do in week one. We saw what Justin Fields is capable in the first drive. I mean, the kid can do whatever he wants with his feet.
Say whatever you want. You said they got young guys at wide receiver that you've seen a few plays where they forget to turn around or they forget a few things that could have gone the other way.
The really stupid ones where like they're making penalty blocks on the side of the field where the play's not even going.
And they did almost he did muff the kick, didn't he? And then he got it back.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he dropped it and then got it back.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's right. They did have the fumble. Like, it's going to be growing pains. But like, the fact of the matter is you're down 17.5. But like you said earlier,
I felt worse being down
100%.
Down. What was it? We're down 7-24.
17, 24-7. Right?
Yep. So,
yeah. So it could be worse.
It could be worse, but it could be better.
100%, man.
But like you said, hopefully the Bears can make it a game. It can be a fun Sunday night game. Nothing's worse than a blowout. But either way, it's always fun to watch the Bears-Packers.
I feel like the Bears-Packers, like, I know we play twice a year, but like this game is so fun. And obviously I say that like it's probably you wouldn't completely agree with me, but
no.
Like it's got to be.
I have a different definition of fun.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
We said the game's about to start here, so we will get back to it. Thank you for watching, listening to the TCF halftime show and the TCF Bears-Packers pregame show. We'll be probably dropping an episode here in the next few days.
Yep.
Like I said, always look out for NFL picks and all the shows we do, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, all that.
I haven't even told you this, but I'm working on our next products for our food review. So hopefully coming soon.
Be on the lookout for that. Again, thank you for listening, watching. We love you all.
Peace.